Hi everyone, and welcome to the Better Everyday YouTube channel. If you haven't been here before, my name is Randy. If you have watched my other videos, you know that recently I've been on the hunt for a caddy or organizer for craft supplies for my kids. Somewhere to put markers, crayons, the erasers, stapler, regular pencils, colored pencils, whatever it may be, but somewhere to put those so they're all in one place. And then in my head, what I wanted was, when my 7-year-old wanted crayons, for example, he could go over to the shelf where it would be kept, pick it up, and carry it over to the table so he could then color his page or whatever it is that he wanted to do. And most of the ones that I had looked at have a carrying handle, and then they have organizers within them, and you pick it up and carry it like a caddy. And I saw this one. It is made by Learning Resources. And instead of it being a carrying caddy, it is just a standalone organizer where you can remove the compartments. And this is what it looks like. And it has a total of 8 compartments, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 compartments. It has 9 compartments if you count the center. And they stand together. So you would sit this on your shelf, or if you were a teacher, this I could see as a very beneficial thing to have in the classroom. Set it on top of a desk or table, wherever it goes, and then if the kids need the markers, you just get out the marker container, or if the kids need the colored pencils, you get this out. But each of these containers come out, or you could even use this completely for markers with, you know, a pack of markers in each compartment, and then you can just take them and distribute them at the tables as needed. So I could see this as being very, very useful in a classroom. Or I don't know, there are probably limitless things that you could do with this, different uses for it, as far as the containers as well as just the organizer in its entirety. I could see it as being useful for many different things. For me personally, because I plan to keep it on a shelf, I had put it on the shelf to see what it would be like for my son, and if he needed something from the front, well, here he can get this off. But if he wanted something from the back, it was going to be a little bit more work for him to get back to it if it's kept on a shelf. And it does not turn. I'm turning it on my hand, but there's not actually anything to turn it. Since it's made out of plastic, I was afraid of putting it on the shelf, and if somebody goes to turn it, it's scratching that shelf up. So if you plan on keeping your organizer on a shelf or somewhere that's put away, that you wouldn't easily be able to reach the back pockets, keep that in mind, that it does not actually turn, and so you'll have to reach over to get it, or turn this plastic on whatever it's sitting on. So for me, it's not going to work to fit my needs, but I could see this as being very useful if I had a room. One day I hope that my next home I'll have an actual school room, because I homeschool, and at that point I would probably have a table, I imagine, somewhere off to the side with random resources, tools, and supplies that my kids might need. At that point, this sitting on top of that table would be perfect, because it'd be easy to get to all the different compartments. But as of right now, because I plan to keep it up on a shelf, kind of like the shelf that's behind me, it's not going to work. But overall, I think it's made very well. You can hear that plastic. It seems to be made very well. And I think it's a perfect organizer for a lot of different uses and needs, just not for my needs specifically, but I wanted to share it with all of you in case any of you were considering purchasing an organizer for your classroom or whatever it may be. Sorry, I don't know why I'm so whatever. Let me know in the comments what you're looking for a caddy, what uses you have for a caddy or organizer, and what you thought of this review. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.